Hi, Miss.
Good morning.
Hi, Miss.
Hi.
Hi, Miss.
Good morning.
Hi, Miss.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Okay, great. Hi.
Not bad.
Perfect. Most of my students are here.
مثلا Daniel Fakir, the first time he come to Zoom in science.
Who is saying this? I have the same, I noticed that. Danielle, I'm so happy that you joined today. Miss Fat, I miss you so much. I miss you so much. We're happy that you're with us today. Rama, Mariam, and Marwa, please connect your audio so you can talk to me.
Hi, Miss.
Miss, you need to know something. Miss, when we tell them to connect their audio, we also can't hear you at the same time.
Okay,
We
Karim,
don't
you
hear
have
you.
a problem
That's
with
the
the
topic
micro, I think, because your voice isn't clear at all.
Okay,
Yeah,
And
Miss,
it's noisy
can you
also.
restart it, please?
yeah, I know.
Miss,
Okay.
he's gonna restart it because there's like this glitch for him that happens always. Like his mic just like makes like a sound, and then he
Okay, thank
restarts it,
you.
and then he
Okay, we'll
joins.
start now. I'm so happy that you all did the quiz. We will start by correcting the quiz, then we'll talk about our new lesson. You can all unmute yourself now since we are correcting the quiz, but talk. Okay. So the previous lesson was about the quiz was about two lessons: reproduction of insects and levels of organization of the human body. Let me start with question number one. Arrange in the right order the following statements. So what happens first and what happens last?
Mr.
Fertilization.
Allison, check the connection.
Fertilization happens inside the insect's body. The caterpillar sheds for the first time. The larva feeds on leaves and grows fast. So, which one is the first one? Which step is the first one?
1, 3, 1, 3, 2.
Thank you,
Fertilization
Adam.
happens inside the
Thank you, Adam. So, first of all, fertilization happens inside the
fertilization
insect's
happens
body.
inside the insect's body.
Good job.
Second,
And
the
then
larva
feeds
feeds
on
leaves
Eats on the leaves and grows fast.
perfect.
then the
Second,
caterpillar
caterpillar
shows
for the fifth time.
Excellent. So 1, 3, 2. This is the correct answer. Perfect. Cockroaches are oviparous insects. These are oviparous animals. Justify. Why? Easy. Cockroaches.
Because
they give birth to eggs, not people.
Okay.
Because they're animals.
Okay. So we do not say they give birth to eggs. We say they lay
because they lay eggs.
They lay eggs. Cockroaches are oviparous animals since they reproduce by laying eggs.
Laying eggs.
And insects are animals that lay eggs on plant leaves. The life cycle of a fly begins with the egg. Eggs take 8 to 20 hours to hatch and reach the first of 3 larval stages. Larvae are referred to as maggots. Larvae are called maggots. Maggots grow rapidly and must molt before each larval stage, like all insects. The larval stage is followed by the pupal stage, and the egg, larva, pupa, and then at the end, the pupa grows into an adult housefly. Yeah, which one is the first stage?
Egg.
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 Then second stage,
Maggots.
which is the larva,
And then the pupa.
pupa, and
Pupa is an adult fly. And
then adult fly. Thanks a lot. Let's talk about this. Some of you made mistakes with this question. Rearrange the following in order of their size, starting with the smallest. Which one is the smallest? Nucleus.
Nucleus.
So, look, the nucleus.
Miss,
Yes.
can you let Karim in?
Okay, thank you. The nucleus is one of the organelles found inside the cells. So which one is the second one?
Is it no better?
Yes.
This is no better?
Yes.
Nerve cell.
It's the cell. The nucleus is a part of a cell. Then, a group of same cells make what?
Tissue.
Make a tissue. Epithelial.
Tissue.
Okay. In this equation, the example of tissues is the epithelial tissue. Then, a group of different tissues that make lungs, organ, and then many organs together build the skeletal system. So in order, nucleus, nerve cell, epithelial tissue, lungs, skeletal system. And the organelle, cell, tissue, organ system. Last question. What's the difference between a cell and a tissue? Is a cell a group of tissues while tissues are the basic unit of life? The cell is the basic unit of life, but tissues is a group of cells that work as one. A cell is the basic unit of life.
Yes, this one.
A tissue of different cells. Which one?
No. A cell is a basic unit of life, while a tissue is a group of cells that work as one.
Okay, great. So in here, the mistake in the first sentence, the mistake is the cell isn't a group of tissues. It's the
A group of
opposite.
tissue
It's the opposite. A tissue is a
is a group of cells.
of cells and not the opposite. Okay, this is the correct statement and not this one. And the last one, a tissue isn't a group of different cells. لا. عندي different types of tissues. مثلا
It's
let's
a
say
tissue is a group of same cells.
bravo. A tissue is a group of same cells.
Of cells.
So these cells work together as one. As we said, and the different types of tissues in the body, مثل muscular tissue made of muscular cells, epithelial tissue made of epithelial cells. Let's say blood tissue is made of blood cells. Bone tissues are made of blood cells. Okay, so tissues are group of same cells. ليش عندي بس 5 and unmuted؟ انتوا هون 26 people ما في
What do
عندي
you
بس
mean by
5 participating بس. Yeah. This time in this session we'll be talking about one of our organ system, which is the nervous system. What are other examples
Can't we see our
what are
can't we see
examples?
our results of the quiz?
But not now. They are uploaded on the app. Okay? What
Okay.
are examples of organ systems in the body? This is an organism. The organism is a
Digestive
group
system.
of organ systems working together. Yalla, what are examples of organ systems?
Like the brain.
Digestive system.
The skeletal system.
Digestive system, perfect. The
Skeletal system.
skeletal system, thank you. Skeletal system.
The muscular system.
The muscular, yeah.
Muscular system.
Muscular system.
And the nervous system.
And the nervous system.
Okay, you missed one. This one, what is this called?
Miss the nervous system.
Circulatory system.
Circulatory system.
Miss, and the digestive system.
Yes. The muscular, the skeletal,
This
circulatory.
was this noise.
If it's noisy,
Who is
your
this
side,
noise?
keep it muted. If it's noisy, your side, keep it muted. Because someone else is studying next to you. Yeah.
It's from Lamar Shab.
It's okay because I guess Lamar's sister has a class now also. The system that controls all of the other systems is the nervous system. It's the one that controls the function of the heart, of the mouth, of the stomach, of the bones, of the brain. So the brain, or I'm talking about the whole nervous system. The nervous system is the system that controls the function and the job of all other body systems. It sends messages everywhere to control how organs and systems in the body work. It's a body
So Miss,
system.
it basically controls all the body,
It's
but
a
some
body
parts
system.
no, right?
Systems are built out of what? What build a system? Systems are built of what? What do we call the pieces that when we put them together? When we
Organ.
organs, we call them organs. The organ systems, such as the nervous system, are made of organs. And then, what are organs made of?
Organisms.
Organs are built of what?
Of cells.
Tissues. Thank you. Tissues. And then tissues are made of
cells.
cells. Thank you. بتشعبي. Cells هن the basic units of all living organisms. Living organisms are made of cells. Same cells. When we put the same cells together and these cells work together as one, يصير عندي tissue. بعدين some tissues work together ليعملوا لي an organ. Many organs together build the organ system. هون نحن we have an example of the digestive system بالpicture. هيدا digestive system is made of the mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. هيدول 5 different organs together build the organ system. هلا نحن we're talking about the nervous system. What are different organs of the nervous system? هيدا the nervous system. What are the organs that build the nervous system? يلا يا أبطال. Still asleep.
The brain,
It's the brain. بعدين
the nerves,
The
Okay.
spinal cord.
And the spinal
the
cord.
spinal
Thank
cord.
you. عندي the brain. The spinal cord يلي هو هيدا line. This line is the spinal cord من البرين. هيا and it's protected by the spine. وعندي these lines يلي هن nerves. So the nervous system is made of 3 organs يلي هن brain, spinal cord و nerves. طيب هدول organs are built of tissues. أي kind of tissues موجود بالnervous system? Which kind of tissues build the nervous system?
nerve tissues,
Nerve tissues. Thank you. And the different kinds of tissues: muscular, bone, blood, epithelial. But the nerve tissue هو the type of tissue that builds the nervous system. بعدين هيدا التissue, the nerve tissue is made of which kind of cells? Hi. Which kind of cells?
neurons,
cells. أو شو اسمهم? Instead of saying
nerves,
Nerve cell.
nerve cells are also called
neurons,
The epithelial.
neurons. Thank you. Neurons. Nerve cells. When you put them together, they will build the nerve tissues. Nerve tissues build 3 different organs: brain, spinal cord, and nerves. These organs together بيعملوا the nervous system, which is one of the most complex and important system in the body. It controls all the other systems. طيب أنا I think I should talk to you first لأنه you're asleep. Good morning, grade 6 students. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
I
miss.
can't hear you. I cannot hear you. Yalla, please unmute.
morning.
Unmute.
Good
Miss,
morning.
I've been unmuted since the first
Morning.
of the Zoom.
Thank you.
I haven't
Then,
muted a single
Tala, Salman, Rama, Mariam Marwa, Lilia, Kareem, Lamar, Julia. Should I call all of you? All of your names?
4.
Wake up. Wake up. Now I
No.
voice before we start.
Miss, I answered a lot.
Yes, I know. Wake up, Lana.
Miss, I woke up at 8:55, so I had like
Danielle, we're happy that
5
you're
minutes.
with us. So please let us hear your voice. This is Miss Najah talking.
9.8.
Fayeen,
Yes.
please unmute.
Yes.
Please
Yes.
unmute. Unmute.
I'm sorry, but my
Yes.
sister, my
A
little
single
sister has
time
a Zoom,
since
Yes,
the
I know,
so
Lamar.
I'm
Thank
sorry
you
about
for this.
the
Thank you. Hassan Zainuddin, where are you? Fuane. Julia.
Yes, miss.
Yes.
yes.
Yes, miss.
Wake up. Now let's continue. The nervous system is divided into two major parts. عنده two major parts. The brain with spinal cord together are found in the first part of the nervous system يلي هو the central nervous system. So here is the brain. The brain is the first organ of the nervous system. هيدا the spinal cord. The brain with the spinal cord build the central nervous system CNS. What is this part called? Central nervous system. What is this part called? يا ويلي.
Central nervous
The
system.
Central nervous system.
system.
The nerves build
SNS. CNS.
CNS. The nerves build the peripheral nervous
Peripheral
system.
nervous system.
And S. So بنقول إنه the nervous system is divided
PNS.
into two large parts, two major parts. The nervous system هو two parts, two categories. The central nervous system هن the brain with the spinal cord والperipheral nervous system هن النيرف. Again, the nervous system is made of two parts. The brain مع الspinal cord اللي هن هيك شوي yellowish here. البرين مع هيدا السباينال كورد. شايفين كلنا البرين مع السباينال كورد؟ نعرف وينهم؟
Yes.
Yes.
The brain.
Yes. They're yellow. We can see them.
Yes, thank you. The brain مع السباينال كورد هدول السنترال نيرفس سيستم. النيرفز يلي هن هون البلو لاينز او الجرين لاينز رايت هير بيعملوا البريفرال نيرفس سيستم. طيب البرين والسباينال كورد هن they are so important. What protects the brain? What protects the spinal cord? What protects the brain?
Miss, can you please repeat? Because I got
The skull.
The skull protects the brain.
What protects the spinal cord? What protects the brain? What protects the brain?
Can you please repeat a little bit?
What protects the
Bone.
brain? Bone?
The skull.
The skull, thank you. The skull.
The skull.
It's the skull. The skull is made of bones. Bones are hard. The skull protects the brain.
Miss,
خليني هلا مين البطل يلي will know. خليني أقول the skull protects the brain from injury. Okay? What about the spinal cord?
Miss, sometimes the skull breaks.
Miss, it has to stand up.
The
spinal
spinal
cord has to stand up. and
There is
that's
cage.
safe.
There is cage.
Miss,
Rib cage.
Miss, the rib cage.
إذا حدا عنده a sister in grade 3, he can ask her. What do you think the spinal cord? The spinal cord is found in your backs.
The rib cage.
No, like rib cage is found هون. Rib cage موجود هون. هيك.
I've been asking you for the past 5 minutes.
إيه كريمة, I'm repeating. I repeated.
No,
عم بحكي
no,
عن
Miss, it's not about this. Miss, I wanted you to repeat about the nervous system. The one
يلا
about
هلا.
these, the green. I got lost about them. That's what I wanted
Okay.
you to repeat.
يلا هلا I'll repeat. يلا اللي قولي له
Does the
first.
spinal cord Do the muscle? Miss.
The spinal cord is the line. It's made of nerves. It's found in your back. It's protected with something so important found in your back. What is this thing? What protects the spinal cord? It's a line. So also it needs a line of things that protect it.
A vertebrae.
Backbone.
The backbone. Bravo يا راما. The backbone أو بسميها
Thank you,
the
Miss.
Miss, I
spine
have one thing to say.
protects the spinal cord. The backbone أو كمان اسمها spine
Miss,
protects
I've got
the spinal cord. لا ارجع عيد quickly for كريم. كريم, the nervous system نحن we said إنه it shows 3 different organs يلي هن البرين السباينال كورد هيدا البرين والسباينال كورد مع النيرفز هن الorgans of the nervous system. But these organs are organized in 2 major parts. موجودين ب 2 major parts. Nervous system هو made of 2 major categories. عندك ال central nervous system وال peripheral nervous system. ال central nervous system هن ال brain مع ال spinal cord. هيدول they are in the center of the body. The brain وال spinal cord بيعملوا لي central nervous system. وكل ال other nerves connected to other organs in the body هن ال peripheral nervous system. بقول إنه the nervous system is made of 2 major categories يلي هن ال central nervous system وال peripheral nervous system. I cannot check the chat while explaining. هياهم central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. هيدا central nervous system هي in blue and yellow. You can see it. The brain مع ال spinal cord هن central nervous system. The peripheral nervous system هن كمان yellow و pink. Okay? How do these work? The central nervous system, it sends responses and messages. Will peripheral to the whole body. Will peripheral nervous system, it collects messages to the brain and from the brain. Okay? هون عندي central nervous system مركز التحكم. هيا هون هودي مركز التحكم. They send messages بيفكروا بيخططوا and then they need to act. لما بيعرفوا شو هن responses, what are the messages to send, they will send them via the nerves. So هيدول nerves, they are the pathway for the messages from the central nervous system to the whole body. كمان هيدول pathways اللي هن nerves, they bring messages to the brain and the spinal cord. واضح؟ واضح؟ هيدي in details how things work.
Yes.
هيدي in details how things work.
Miss Fatin?
Yes حبيبتي.
Miss, I just wanted to say I'm sorry I'm late, but I didn't have internet connection.
It's okay. طيب. In the whole body في عندي sensory organs. Okay, listen to me carefully لأن this is a bit confusing. عندي sensory organs. Sensory organs in the human body هن 5. Can you help me with this? شو هن ال 5 sensory organs in the human body?
Miss,
Yes.
touch,
يعني ال skin. Thank you.
Miss, I cannot hear you. Your voice is so
Yes.
low.
Smell يعني
and
شو؟
eyes,
Eyes. برافو يا حسن.
nose,
Nose.
Nose, mouth,
Mouth,
ears,
Ears. Bravo Rama.
eyes,
With
and
tongue.
mouth.
hands,
Skin. eyes, nose,
skin,
tongue. هدول السنسوري organs انتو يلي you need لتسمعوا وتاكلوا وتحسوا everything you sense هو using these 5 sensory organs. هدول السنسوري organs في عندهم sensory receptors يعني something to take. Okay, so they have sensory receptors. يعني أول شغلة بتتحرك هون هن السنسوري receptors. Sensory receptors feel that something is found around. Okay, so they send a message. They take the message and they send it via the sensory neuron. هيدا السنسوري neuron هو التاكسي that will take the message to the brain. So من السنسوري ريسبتور على السنسوري نيرون بعدين to the brain. The brain يحلل يفكر يقرر and then it sends its message كمان بتاكسي تاني بس هالمرة it's a motor neuron. So نحن هلا بنعرف إنه we have 2 types of neurons, 2 types of taxis يلي هن nerve cells يلي move the messages من السنسوري organs من ال outside to the brain بعدين من ال brain to the nerves. Sensory neurons بياخدون من السنسوري organ to the brain. الموتور nerves يلي هن الموتور neurons ياخدون من ال brain على ال organs. It's the opposite. طلعوا من الريسبتور على السنسوري نيرون بعدين البرين واخر شيء على الموتور نيرون. اوكي لنرى ان كنتم قد فهمتم. Let me ask أسيل مرعي عبد الله حريري.
Yes, miss.
معي أسيل وعبد الله.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. هلا انتو you are listening to my voice. Raise your hand. ما بعرف إذا I can see you. If you can open your cameras. Raise your hand please. Abdullah and Asil. Hand down. يلا tell me what happened. هون أي sensory organ is working. انتو you are listening to me. شو صار؟ Which sensory organ اشتغل؟
Brain.
قبل the brain عم بحكي عن السنسوري organ. عندي 5
Brain.
sensory organs. Ears, eyes, nose, tongue وskin. How did you hear me? Using which sensory organ? So I will ask for others to join.
Ears.
Grade 6 students, I'm talking with all of you. Help me. Don't send anything in the chat.
Yes, miss.
Which sensory organ is working?
Okay. What, miss?
Your lag.
It's
Miss, can I?
Ears.
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 So, بلش. The sensory receptors in the ears. The sensory receptors in the ears. عرفوا إنه this is Miss Fatin's voice. So, they moved a message through what? مين هون التاكسي؟ sensory neuron ولا motor neuron؟
The nerve system.
Sensory neuron.
Thank you يا حسن. sensory
Neuron.
neuron. sensory neuron هون التاكسي. هيدا السنسوري neuron نقلها move the message لوين؟
To the brain.
to the brain. Thank you. أخدها على
The
هاد.
brain.
أخدها على هيدا البرين. البرين يحلل يفكر يقرر إنه what is Miss Fatin saying? What did Miss Fatin ask for? She asked you to raise your hand. So شو بيعمل؟ It sends a message لوين؟
To the motor neuron.
إيه بس it sends it لوين؟
Brain.
brain. To the brain.
من البرين لوين؟ هلا انتوا you need to raise your hand. You want to raise your hand. Miss Fatin قالت raise
the
your hand.
hand.
Hands.
To the muscles in
To do it.
in the hand.
Arm.
It sends a message to the muscle in the hand. شو هون التاكسي؟ التاكسي بعده السنسوري نيرون ولا الموتور نيرون؟ What do you think؟
Motor
neuron.
neuron.
موتور نيرون.
neuron.
هيدا يلي بيصير exactly. السنسوري ريسبتور يلي موجود بالايرز. الايرز هن وحده من الخمسه sensory organs. sensory organs هن tongue, ears, eyes, skin, nose. السنسوري ريسبتورز بالايرز سمعوا في صوت عم يحكي معي. This is Miss Fatin's voice. بيبعتوا a message بالتاكسي اللي هو السنسوري نيرون لوين؟ على البرين. البرين هو الكنترول سنتر، غرفة العمليات.
Miss, when the meeting ends, do we rejoin? Because it's gonna end in 1 minute.
Thank you for telling me. No need. So the message is taking through
3 minutes.
neuron على البرين. البرين هلا بده يطلب من الهاند انه بده يطلب منكم to raise your hand. So which job is which organ's job is this؟ هن المسلز. بيقول لهم للمسلز in the hand انه يلا بدنا نرفع حالنا because Miss Fatin asks for. هيدي هي المسج. اوكي؟ شو هن النيورونز؟ هن nerve cells. Nerve cells هن they are made of different parts. الcell body هون في كل الأورجانيلز مع النيوكليوس. dendrites الأكسون هون قلنا والمايلين. اوكي؟ كيف بتجي المسج؟ المسج بتجي من الدندرايتس to the cell body. من السيل بودي through the axon. هيدا كلها هيك. بعدين آخر شيء على الأكسون تيرمينال اللي هي هون. هيك بيمشي المسج من الدندرايتس على السيل بودي through the axon وآخر شيء على الأكسون تيرمينال. هون عم بيقولوا لنا the direction of the message هي هيك. Okay? You should memorize how to draw the cell and how to annotate it. Dendrites, cell body أو اسمه soma, axon, myelin. Myelin it covers the axon والaxon terminal. Some of the actions are voluntary some of the actions are involuntary actions أو اسمهم reflex. نحن we control the voluntary actions but we do not control the reflex actions. مين بيعطيني an example of reflex action؟ طيب خليني بلش ب voluntary action. أعطوني وحدة voluntary action. It's something that we control. مثل شو؟
Put your hand or ear
Dancing.
or
Dancing.
arm.
Sorry,
Dancing.
oh, welcome.
Walking.
Walking. Thank you. Dancing.
Laughing.
Walking, dancing. Walking. حتى talking. انتوا هلا you're answering me. This is voluntary action. في
Laughing.
منكم answering Miss Fatin's question. Answering Miss Fatin's questions. لأنه most of you don't answer for this is voluntary. انتوا you decide to answer أو لا. Okay. تبعتوني one reflex action. An example of reflex action معي less than 1 minute. أنا أول.
like